Imagine a world where respect wasn't just expected, but naturally given, where every interaction leaves you feeling valued and heard. Yet too often, we're left navigating a landscape of disrespect and hurt. Today, I'm going to show you why respect is the foundation of personal growth, healthy relationships, and resilient families. Stay tuned, you don't want to miss this. What is respect? As an internationally accredited mentor and post-traumatic growth specialist, I've spent years working with individuals and families navigating trauma, adversity, and dysfunction. One of the common threads I have found across every culture and society is this: respect is the glue that holds relationships, communities, and even personal development together. In my award-winning community, Get Up and Grow, I help parents and employees to cultivate respect for themselves and for others as a cornerstone of resilience and growth. One particular client I worked with was struggling with a constant cycle of disrespect from her co-parent, and it was affecting her children. But I helped her to cultivate respect, and through doing that, she transformed not only her relationship, but the emotional environment for her children. Let's dive deeper into what respect really is. Respect across cultures has always been fundamental. Historically, ancient civilizations like the Egyptians, the Romans, and the Greeks placed high value on respect, especially for elders, for leaders, and for their societal rules. It was seen as a societal contract that allowed communities to function cohesively. And in indigenous cultures, such as the Maori and the Native American tribes, respect for the earth, for each other, and for ancestors is also a key cultural tenet. Anthropologically, respect has been essential for the survival of human societies. It fosters cooperation, social harmony, and mutual trust, all necessary for group survival. Sociologically, we see respect woven into every institution, family, work, education, and even government. But disrespect, on the other hand, leads to social disintegration, conflict, and often violence. But what is respect at its core? It's more than just politeness. It's a deep recognition of the value and the dignity of others. As noted sociologist Neil Durkheim once said, respect is the feeling that keeps the community whole. Let's look at some examples of respect to better understand this. Listening attentively when someone speaks without interrupting is respectful. Apologizing sincerely when you've made a mistake, or giving personal space when someone needs time to be alone is how you show respect. Speaking politely to others, regardless of their position, is a sign of respect. Offering help without expecting something in return, or acknowledging others' opinions, even if you disagree. Celebrating others' success without envy or competition. Returning borrowed items in a good condition, and respecting boundaries in relationships and honoring people's personal limits. That is how you show respect. Maintaining confidentiality when someone shares personal information is another example, and showing appreciation through simple gestures like a thank you note. And finally, standing up for someone who is being disrespected or mistreated. Those are all real-life examples of respect. But let's look at disrespect. Interrupting someone when they are speaking, or ignoring someone's feelings or dismissing their opinions, invading personal space without permission. Sarcasm and mockery when discussing serious matters is a sign of disrespect. Watch this short video about sarcasm where I explain what it actually is. The link will be in the description below for you. Taking someone's time for granted by showing up late. I recently talked about punctuality versus tardiness in one of my videos, which you'll find very helpful to watch. The link will also be in the description. Disregarding boundaries and pushing someone beyond their comfort zone is disrespectful. Gossiping or spreading rumors about others is disrespectful. Belittling someone's achievements or making them feel unimportant, or failing to apologize after you've made a mistake. Those are all signs of disrespect. Now, many people find it very difficult to apologize. There's a great video I recorded to explain why it's important and how to do it properly. You can watch this as well. Using derogatory language or name calling is disrespectful. Neglecting to acknowledge someone's presence or even their contributions is a sign of disrespect. And finally, withholding important information to manipulate or control is disrespectful. Teaching children respect is one of the greatest gifts you can give them. And here are some tips for parents to instill respect in their children. First of all, you have to model respectful behavior. Kids learn best by example. You can also teach them active listening. Show them how to listen without interrupting someone. Praise respectful actions. Catch them doing something right and acknowledge it. And explain the value of politeness. Teach your children that please and thank you go a long way. Set clear boundaries and explain to your children why they matter. I have this great online course that will teach you what boundaries are, why we need them, and how to set and maintain healthy personal boundaries. It's a great course that you can finish in 2 hours or so, and you'll find the link in the description as well. You can also teach your children respectful behavior by holding them accountable when they have been disrespectful to someone. Encourage empathy by teaching them to consider how others feel in a situation. Involve them in conversations where their opinions are valued and show them that their opinion and their contribution is valuable. That will teach them respect for themselves and for others. Also, very important is to teach them responsibility. Show them how respect extends to caring for others and for their environment. And teach them conflict resolution. This is so valuable. Help your children to express disagreements respectfully and correct disrespect calmly. It's important to remember to focus on the behavior and not the child. Celebrate diversity. In exposing them to different cultures and people, you teach them respect for the differences between us. When faced with disrespect, the natural reaction is often anger or hurt, but there are better ways to respond that preserve your self-respect and your dignity. So here are some tips for handling disrespect. First of all, stay calm. Don't react impulsively. And then take a deep breath before responding. Maintain eye contact to assert your confidence and use I statements. For example, say, I felt hurt when you said that. Set boundaries clearly by saying something like, I don't tolerate that kind of language. Then also remember to not engage in name-calling or insults. That is disrespectful behavior, and you don't want to be disrespectful in return. Ask for clarification by saying, can you explain what you meant by that? And if the situation escalates, simply walk away. But learn to assert your feelings respectfully by saying, I deserve to be spoken to kindly. And address the behavior, not the person. Remember that. By saying, that comment was unnecessary. Find common ground by saying, we may disagree, but let's remain respectful of each other, shall we? And finally, forgive, but don't forget. Let go of the anger, but remember to set your boundaries. Respect isn't just about others. It starts with how you value yourself. If you're ready to dive deep into this journey of self-respect, resilience, and growth, join my award-winning community, Get Up and Grow. In this community, you'll learn to harness the power of respect and use it as a tool for personal transformation. Sign up today, and together we can build a respectful and resilient world.